Stand by. Hang on. Oh shit. Here we go. Let's see, it's freaking cold out here. It's like 31 degrees. Good and cold. For this time of year anyway. It's already below freezing. What we've got to succeed in doing is we got to get that hooked to that generator to get ready to head to Kentucky tomorrow. Which means I got to move the Ford, move the truck, and the whole 9 yards. And Shane's, hey, he hitch up something. It's designed to hitch to a deuce and a half to something that's a whole heck of a lot lower. Oh yeah. Anyway, I may give you some cold starts, but they ain't gonna be in this video. I'm just gonna show you hooking up a generator in this video. Well, boys and girls, this is me hitching up this generator. Notice how high that panel hook is. Oh yeah, notice how high it is. I'm gonna go over here and get the truck now, and I'm gonna show you how in the world you hitch this thing up. Yep. So I wouldn't go nowhere if I was you, because you'll see the truck in just a second. Well, we've still got to hook up some chains and whatnot, but it appears that I've toted the keys to my chains indoors. So I gotta go find them. I'll show you once I get the safety chains and stuff hooked up. Well, I'll let you see one side. Found my keys. Good thing I realized those were missing before I took off and drove to who knows where, wasn't it? I normally hide those in the truck. I don't know why in the world I left them out. People do some crazy stuff, I guess. Guess I'm just guilty. I had them locked up. I had the truck parked one night. Put the lock up. Put those with my regular keys here, so I can remember them. But what you have to do here, kind of weird to say the least, because the safety chains, as you notice, that are on this thing, don't reach nothing. They're useless to me in that state. So what I have to do is hook them back, because they're useless, and I use this chain right here, which is a safety / heavy sling chain, and they are bitched this through here, but they will go. Probably easier if that wasn't hooked in the way, but they will go through here. There we go. What I've been doing is putting those through, hooking them, if you can see that, I hope, and then hooking them up the safety chain to the keyhole. And then when I get done, I've been using a piece of copper wire to tie the hook, grab hook, so it can't, this thing is sitting fairly straight. We'll let them ride low, that way I got plenty of maneuverability. And I've been using a piece of, actually that's capillary tube, refrigeration. But what I've been doing is I go take it and go, through the chain, like that, and around the grab hook. No, I didn't go through the chain like that. Hang on. How was I doing this? I went through the chain here, and then through the chain there. That's what I did. Straighten this back out and start over. But anyway, what I'm basically essentially doing is I'm tying the blasted grab hook to the chain, so it can't come off, can't vibrate loose. It's not going to hold any weight, but that ain't how I had it. Well, I don't know how the hell I had it now. Let's see if I can remember how I did that. Oh, I remember how I did it. I just went around the blasted thing. That's what I did. Went around it here and just twisted it back to itself. That's what I did. That way it can't come undone. Like that. That way the chain can't come vibrate loose. It just holds it. It's not going to hold any weight, but it'll hold the chain. Seems to me like I may have went through the chain too. I don't like that. I mean, I've used zip ties for this in the past, which I guess I could, but zip ties are a bit wasteful for what I'm trying to achieve. All I'm trying to achieve is create a safety for my chain to keep it from coming untied. I believe that is what old tow wrecker had done in the past on this thing, to hold them. I think. Yes, that's what I did. I just put a safety chain through there and through there, hold my safety chain on. But anyway, that's I don't know if you could see me doing any of that, but anyway, you got the gist of it. Let me show you what I did. After I fought with it for half an hour, I put a piece of copper through here so that, you know, it can come undone, yes. But what I'm worried about is it bouncing up like that and coming undone. It should never come undone, but just a little safety. I may put a zip tie around the, where we're at. I may put a zip tie around the damn thing too, just to keep it from coming undone, because it's, you know. And somebody's gonna say, well, if you'd have put it up, it would have held better. Yeah, it probably would have. I realized that when I went to tie it. I'll probably change it. Anyway, I'll show you some more in a minute. I gotta figure this out. I'm going a long damn ways. I just want to make sure it don't come off. Yep. Okay, I've got this side hooked up. Here's what I come up with. That's so much better. It cannot physically fall loose. And like I said, that's not to hold any weight. That's just to keep vibration causing that to come off. So I don't want to drag my chain or take a chance of killing somebody if safety chains fall off the darn thing and then I need them. So anyway, that's the deal with that. Let's get the other side on and call this good. And then as far as lights, I'm probably just going to run the light bar the whole blasted way because there is a power cord here. Yeah, I don't have anything to fit that. There's a small one here too, a 6-pole somewhere right here, but my 6-pole is right under here. This ain't freaking long enough. It won't reach, so I don't have an option for lights, so we're just going to run the light bar the whole way, which is pretty much legal. I've got some tow lights. I don't know if they even work anymore. Don't really have to use them here as long as you run the light bar. You don't have to have tow lights in this state. They like for you to, but you really don't have to, so I've never really fooled with them. So anyway, let's get this other safety hooked up and we'll see what we can do. Okay, we got 2 safety chains on it. We've got the other crap throwed up here and nestled out of the way, etc, etc, like this other safety chain, which I think I want to bring it across and do something else with it. But anyway, I'm going to piddle with them. But anyway, we got safety chains on the truck. We've got it hitched up. All thing we do is worry about lights. So let's get some lights on this blasted thing. And as you can tell, I remembered how to tie these. It's been a long time. I used to do this crap, tie chains like that. But get through that link and through that link, and the only thing you're doing is capturing that grab. The grab hook can't come off. And like I said, I don't think it would have under the weight of the chain, but it has no tension on it unless there's tension pulled on it. So, you know, better safe than sorry, right?